girls are going out. We're going out tonight, and we leaving our men at home, and the babies in the house, the children in the house, and we are going out and just having a good girl time. Get ready with me to go to my best friend's birthday dinner. So we're gonna start off with hair, and I am fully washed and air dried, y'all. I don't know if it's just me, but when it's not humid, when there's no humidity, my hair doesn't curl up the same way. But we are going to this restaurant called Gaia here in DC, and I have never been. I was supposed to go with one of my other friends for her birthday, and we just didn't make it because that was when I got sick and all of that crazy stuff was going on. But here we are. We made it, and we're celebrating my bestie. So, like, y'all, I can't tell you how much I have grown to love girl time and cherish my friendships. And I don't know if it's adulthood or if that was amplified once I got married, which I feel like it was. And I just truly value my time with my girls. And that's part of the reason why I hosted so much last year and really got into my hosting era, because of course I'm dropping stuff. I truly just was craving time with my girls. So I feel like I have always been a girl's girl, but I really developed a newfound, I don't want to say respect, but desire to be with my girls, and that's really just the truth. So let's talk about it. Before we get into that, I am going to do a sleek pony, but I'm gonna do it on my natural hair because y'all saw that heat damage in the front, right? Okay, so we just gonna act like we ain't see that. So I'm trying to avoid putting unnecessary heat on my hair, and being that I have this 3B curly texture, I don't need much to slick it. I really need to get a spray bottle because I can spray some water and it's gonna lay down. Now, it may not stay down all the way if I don't put nothing on it, but yeah, so we're just gonna start with this. I went to the beauty supply store and I got some hair, old synthetic pack hair, okay? That's what I did. I sure did. I think the pack was $10.99 for one bundle, and I got two, but something with a little wavy curl. I think they called it Italian curl. And I'm gonna brush it out to make it do what it did. So I'm gonna put my ponytail about right here. I guess you could say that's mid head level. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm gonna put it right here because I kind of want it to be long down my back a little bit. Now, do I want it up higher? I normally do a little higher, but I think I want it to be like long. Child, let me just keep going, okay? All right. So if you see me looking here and here, I have my vanity here, and I have my mini vanity. It's a heart shape in honor of Valentine's Day. I have that right here to get a close up. So what I'm gonna do first, I am going to brush out my baby hairs. I don't have anything to tie them down with or to move them out the way. So it's just vibes, okay? We just going off of vibes today. I normally would use a what do you call it? Organique had this little ponytail, not the wraparound ponytails, but it was like a pocket ponytail. I don't know how to explain it, where you braid your hair like you about to do a sleek pony, and you just literally slip the braid in it and you tighten it and wrap it around. And they had this really pretty wavy texture that I will always use, but the beauty supply store that I will always go to, they don't have it. And they haven't had it the last few times I looked. I literally was looking just to see, you know, like if they had it or whatever, because I would just get it and just have it stocked up on the days where maybe I'm going somewhere and my hair is old or look a mess. That's the easiest style, but they haven't been having it. So I had to get those little bundles, and I really didn't want to do all of that, but here we are. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this edge fixer. Love this down. Use it on clean hair or your hair won't turn white though. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on here, and then we're gonna take the Got To Be and start molding. Like I said, my hair in particular, I have fine hair. So my hair, like I have a lot of hair, but it's pretty fine. So it molds down very easy. I don't need beeswax. I don't need any of the extra stuff. And anytime I've tried to do it, it's either made my hair hard and crunchy, or just it's unnecessary, or it's a hassle to clean out, to wash out. So I'm just starting with a little bit of edge control. See, it's coming together already. With a little bit of edge control, and then I did buy a little bottle of Got To Be. I'm gonna do section at a time. So I'm gonna try to, I don't have no little clip. Okay. Cool. And I'm gonna take my big brush. This brush is hard. Yes, y'all, look at that. Don't take too much of that baby hair. Okay, so I'm gonna just do section at a time, and I'm gonna blow dry. And I guess when I'm done molding it, then we can really get to chatting. Okay, make sure you're using your hand. I didn't expect this to be a tutorial, but I guess since we're here, we might as well talk and let me walk you through it. So use your hand to mold it, right? So you're like, I'm applying like really hard pressure so that as I'm blow drying, it's tight and taut. That makes sense. And I am blowing it on cool until I am finally done. I don't know if that's what the stylists do, but that's just what I do. Okay, so. And normally, if I didn't feel like doing this, my bestie would do it for me. It looks cute even with my natural hair. Knowing me, I might wear my natural hair, but we'll see. Lucky for me, I have a best friend that will do my hair anytime I ask. So if I really didn't feel like doing it, my bestie would do it for me. Love that for me. So now I'm just gonna go back in, and I'm just gonna, so I got a little bit of flyaways. I'm just gonna add some more of this, especially to the roots right there. And I gotta spray the back, but again, the back you're not gonna really see like that. So I'm just gonna, because this is a low ponytail, I don't really care. I'm gonna do this one on high. Ow. Okay, cool. Okay, so I put that in. Brush that through one more time. And I'm actually gonna take a rubber band. I know they say you shouldn't use rubber bands, but I'm gonna use one because that I got these colorful rubber bands. I think I had bought this when I was moving, but nothing gets my hair tight like a rubber band. When I went to the beauty supply store, I was looking for the black rubber bands that the stylists typically use when they're doing this style, and I couldn't find them. I saw the little black rubber bands, but I just couldn't find the ones I was looking for. So now I'm gonna do pump it up. Okay, pump it up is what's gonna make it hard, but if you don't put too much pump it up, it's not gonna make it crunchy. So I don't want it crunchy, but I also don't want it to move. And it's also raining, so I'm gonna spray a little more than usual. Okay, now this is getting ready to be the final sleek. So you want to make sure that it's exactly how you want it. Get that kitchen back there. Then I like to rotate it through my hands. See how it's like buckling up right there? We don't want that. Which is probably why I should have molded it harder and finished molding it before I did this. But y'all, we don't got time for that. I don't want this to last me a week. I want this to last me the night, okay? I am gonna spray some more right here because it seemed like it don't want to lay down. My hand's getting tired already, Chad. Okay. All right. Oh no, that one ain't thick enough. I need a thick. Yeah, like this. A thick one. Okay. A small, thick one. So I only gotta wrap it 4 times. Hopefully, I might wrap it a little bit more. And I'm also going to extend it a little bit. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's see what we looking like. Okay. Oh yeah, this look good already. Yeah. Oh, I like this. I even like how my hair kind of came out. But that's the vibe that I'm going for, but longer. And I'm pretty sure, even though I keep saying that I might wear my real hair, I'm not, because my whole back is going to be out. And I don't want my whole back to be out like that. So then I'm going to take some of Kenra's volume spray. Love this. I love this for my curls. But this is also really good holding spray. And I'm going to do this on a cool. Okay, just to lock everything in. And it's good, y'all. It's not too hard, not too hard. So, though this looks good, and in the summertime, I love to rock this look just as is. Y'all, please let me know if my robe starts slipping, because we can't have no slipping on the internet. Okay, we're just gonna braid this up. This is so cute. The pattern looks cute. I hate braiding behind my head like this. Now we're gonna bring it to the side because I can barely braid like that. I can barely plait. It's looking a little rough. Gotta put some oil in my hair. And I wish I would have picked up a pack of those little black rubber bands, but I didn't. So I'm gonna use one of these little ones. I wish my husband was here so he could help me wrap the hair around the ponytail. I can't have no track slipping, but just doing my hair behind my head just doesn't work for me, but whatever. We're gonna do what we can. He is picking up baby girl and taking her to get her hair braided for her recital. So I'm gonna go get this hair. I'm gonna stop this really quickly. I'm gonna get this hair and get the Sanex strips and the hair glue so we can do the ponytail. So here are the bundles that I got. I already brushed them out a little bit. Look at that curl. Isn't it so cute? These are juicy. These are the little messier ones. I'm gonna brush these out some more. I'm gonna brush them both out more. But you see, this is closer to the vibe that I'm going for. And this is kind of just there. I had like wetted and put some foam wrap on it. We're gonna do some more because this one is a little, I want them to both be juicy. You know, just run my hands through it. And I had put some water on it. I do want the messy look though. So I don't want it to give jerry curl or none of that. I want it to give very much messy. So, but how messy, we'll see. How brushed out, we're gonna have to see about that. I don't think today's the day to experiment. I'm gonna stick to what I know. So I'm gonna take a wrapping strip or 2, stretch it out a little bit. Now, I'm not really good at this either. Let me do this side, because I'm right-handed. Okay, at wrapping these around, I don't know what the technique is. So if I can't get it in this video, y'all help me. We need to, because clearly, I think I'm not pulling it tight enough. I know you can pull these. See, when I use these and I did hair and I was in cosmetology school, we use these for the pixie cut girls. You know, if you was getting finger waves, you know, not for the ponytail. So I think these things stretch though, and I do know that. I probably should have folded this under. I kind of want it long. Is it crazy that I want it long? And of course, I need one more little piece. Y'all, I look like a wicked witch of the West. I'm crying. We're gonna fold this over, okay? Not you unraveling. Okay, hold on. I told y'all I don't know how to wrap this. It's not my specialty. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wrap this one at the base a few times. And we're gonna make do with what we got. Y'all, this won't even fit. Chat. Is that better? Whew, that's a workout. Look, I'm getting hot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little stretchy, it's a little stretchy. And I'm just gonna try to wrap this all over. Oh. I should have folded it over first. Why y'all ain't tell me? Y'all see I'm fighting with this. This is why I like my little slip-on pony, because I don't have to deal with that. Okay, and I don't want it to be sticking out. Okay. That made me hot, y'all. All right. Let's make sure my robe don't give y'all a show. Okay. We're gonna do this one at the bottom. Yeah, that was a workout. What time is it? It's 4:30. Now I can't find my scissors. Y'all, that got on my nerves. These ponytails, I'm telling you, when your hair don't act right, sometimes it make you want to pull your own, like pull it out. Like just pull it all out and just start over. That's what it gives. But we're gonna keep going. Okay. My Synthetica. Dang, they got this jump real secure for a little synthetic bundle. That's a lot. You know what I didn't think of before I started playing in it? Was the fact that it's synthetic and that I was gonna have to unravel it. Not smart, Asia. Probably should have left it alone. Let's try to, because when you run your hands through it too much, it be over with. Look. That's Synthetica. Okay, that's something. Come on, be nice, please. I should have left it alone, but it was looking real, like, it was getting on my nerves. I needed to make sure that the hair could, y'all, this is a hot mess. I needed to make sure that the hair could, okay, we're gonna have to, because it's getting on my nerves. My patience, as you can see, is very thin sometimes, okay? And this little mess, because I'm about to start cutting it in a minute. I don't got time. Y'all, I can't believe this synthetic acting like this. Well, I mean, you can, but you gotta like beat this down up. Okay, is that better? Are you better now? Blazy, I'm not talking to you. I know I'm talking to the Synthetica. My dog like, you talking to me? What'd I do? Not you, stink. Y'all, this is a mess. You know, and I thought about it yesterday. About like, damn, I should have. Blaze, don't come in here making me hot, bro. This about to piss me off, y'all. Because in a minute, I'm about to take a real bundle and wand it. I'm telling you. I didn't even need to go to the beauty supply store. I had the same exact hair in a longer length already under there. Probably the last time that I had went to go look for the little wrap or the little drawstring ponytail that I used to get, and I couldn't find it, and I decided to just get this instead. This would have looked like straight out the pack. And you may be like, Asia, there's nothing wrong with that. It was giving Synthetica. It was giving that like fake curl. I wanted to look like my hair brushed out or braided down. You know what I'm saying? but longer. And I feel like that's the look it gives when it's out. But knowing that this is synthetic hair, I had no business trying to brush it out and style it before I put it in my head. I'm gonna wrap closely. Y'all look at my fingers. This is not, I'm a joke, y'all. I'm so unserious. This is a struggle for me. I should have did this little wraparound ponytail. I think what's confusing me is when I wrap it. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay. So the hair needs to stay like this. Okay. It needs to stay like this. I can't really see right here. The first one's gonna be like, girl, why didn't you just ask me to do it? I know that's what you're gonna say. She's like, girl, please. For all that, y'all done smacked the glue on the floor. Lord. It's like every time I feel like I'm getting it, then I feel like I'm not. So I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. Y'all, this is a workout. Like, doing it on other people is not that hard. Doing it on yourself, when you can't see your head, and you by yourself, that's hard. That's why those that braid their own hair, you are a queen. Because the way that I couldn't, and I do my hair. Every time I do my own hair. Now, I also do things that I know are easy and sustainable for me. Okay, I really only think I need one bundle. Okay, now I really can't see y'all. So, I hope that that's right. Okay? Because I can't see. And we gonna make this one bundle do what it do. Okay? Because I ain't wrapping this again. Now, where's this piece at? No. Okay. So, oops. Try. I don't even know if this is right, y'all. But guess what? I'm gonna just wrap it. I don't even care. One night. One night. Not even 24 hours. Literally. What I will do is add a little bit of glue. We'll fix the ponytail later. The hair. All right. Let me blow dry this. Okay, I hope it's really not that bad back there. I think I probably got some glue on my hair and some more stuff. I'm actually gonna take a picture. Y'all, that was such a struggle. Why my flash didn't go off? Okay, I got a little bit of glue in there, but it looks okay. Especially given that I haven't wrapped it yet. Jazz. Y'all. Especially given that I haven't wrapped it yet. I haven't, took a piece of the hair and wrapped it. Which is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna take an under piece actually. So you can't see it. Not a thick piece, look, I got that. And it then turned into chaos. Pure chaos, y'all. I promise my makeup won't be like that. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I need to hurry up because I still have to actually get my clothes on. So dinner is at 8:30, but okay. Dinner is at 8:30. Okay, dinner's at 8:30, but my best friend wants us to meet at her mother's house at 7:30. But her mother lives about 30 minutes away from me, no traffic. Okay, so I did hot, then I did a cool shot. Okay, cool. Yeah, her mother lives about 30 minutes from me, no traffic. Plus, y'all look at my hands. Let me go wash my hands because that's ridiculous. I'll be back. We're back. Okay, so I had to wash my hands because that was ridiculous. It really, y'all, look, pure chaos, okay? Pure chaos. What is that? Like, I got the hair just laying on the floor. Like, I'm telling you, when I be getting dressed, I'm telling you my house was clean. It's going to be a massacre in my closet, glam room, whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just finger pull some of these apart. Don't start coming out. Yeah, come on, don't. Keep it cute. And I'm going to start brushing it out too. See, this one didn't seem as curly as the other one. This is more like what I want. Now I'm going to hold this tightly because I don't want none of these bundles to come out. And that I got was 30 inches. So I went ahead and cut it a bit and brushed it out some more to my liking. I'm just going to take some oil, just some regular oil. This is the OG oil. And put it on there just so that it looks more natural. I don't want it to look synthetic. Let's this front up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like, just literally random pieces, some short, some long. Yeah, just so that it gives it some more volume. So this is pretty cute. I think it's a little flat right here. I might tease that. I think that's because, though, I spilled glue and stuff on there. I really think that's what that is. So nobody should be looking that hard at my ponytail anyway. So I'm not even going to stress about it. So I'm going to wait to do my edges until I do my finish my makeup, because I don't want my edges to have makeup in it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my outfit, hang it up and steam it really quickly, and then do my makeup. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I was able to steam my outfit and brush my teeth again because I ate after I first brushed my teeth and washed my face. And what else did I say I was gonna do? I think that's it. So now we're going to get into my makeup. So my outfit, I will attach a picture from Fashion Nova right here or somewhere up there. It's burgundy. It is a deep cowl neck jumpsuit, and it is it has wide pants legs. So it's burgundy, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a burgundy look or if I want to do a smoky look. I wanted to do this burgundy look, but I don't want it to be too much burgundy. Look at this, she's tea. Okay, love that. But I don't want it to be too much burgundy. I also saw this look, which is a smoky eye I normally do, and I think that that is better fitting, one with my skin complexion and also with the fit. Like, I don't want to give that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. The bulk of my makeup, my eyeshadow is gonna be this Morphe palette. I don't even know which one this is. Actually, it's a 35R. So this is the best smoky. It's all browns and golds, literally. Love her. I haven't been able to find these makeup palettes, like these big Morphe palettes, anywhere. Now, I'm an Ulta girly, so I've been looking on Ulta. I even went on their website, and I couldn't really find it on there either. So I see the smaller palettes, but I digress. I might have gotten that from Amazon, or from, it probably was from Amazon. So today I am going to do foundation and eyeshadow and under eye and everything, right? I'm gonna do a full face. I'm going to start off with my NARS, and for reference, I am in the shade, well, they color matched me to this shade. They said I'm in this shade, in the shade Tahoe. I don't know if this is accurate. We'll see. If not, I do have my MAC foundation that I know is the right color. So I'm going to take a brush. I think I'm just gonna use this one because this is what it gives, and this is the one it should be. I don't know why I use that for something else. Oh, I'm actually gonna put on some bronzer drops. Hear me out. This one that I have, I got from the Dollar Tree. Promise you. I got it from the Dollar Tree, and I use it. I did my own makeup. So we got married. So for my wedding, we got married in 2 days. Well, we got, not in 2 days, but we got married on a Friday, and we had our wedding reception on a Saturday. And we did it that way because we got married at this really super cute courthouse, one of the newest in Maryland. And of course, the courthouse is not open on, just bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna put it everywhere. Just bear with me. The courthouse is not open on the weekends. And I didn't want us to have to scramble. We did our reception, and my parents have this vacation property that they done turned into their main property that is on the waterfront. Oh, and it's so beautiful, so peaceful out there. And that is where we had our wedding reception. It was so dreamy, y'all. It was like the best. I planned the whole thing, and the prices that we were getting quoted for these venues, even for small things, for small like head count, was ridiculous. And I'm like, you know what? Plus I have a big family. He has a huge friend group. So I'm like, no, we're not doing it. We'll just do it in my parents' backyard. And they were like, okay. And it was beautiful. We got that beautiful tent. And I'll insert, I don't even know. I think the photographer, he took some video, but not as much as I would have liked. But we definitely got a lot of pictures. So I'll insert a picture somewhere over here so you guys can see. But anyway, for that reception, yeah, I look like Oompa Loompa right now. Trust the process. Trust the process. So I'm gonna rub that all the way in. And I do this because I don't like that casty look. I don't want to look casket ready. I want to glow, you know. And this is what I did. This was the first time that I did it was pretty bold. I did it for my wedding reception when I did my own makeup. So when we got married, I got my makeup done. But the next day for the reception, I did it myself. And okay, it seems a little light, but maybe that's just because I put the bronzer on, because this might actually be my color. But yeah, so I did that for the first time. I had used this before, but that was the first time that I really put it all over my face like this. And it was 10 out of 10. I got so much compliments on my makeup. People were asking me who I went to get it done by, if it was the same girl that did it yesterday, the day before. And I was like, nope, I did it. And they were like, oh my gosh, it's so natural. It's so cute. Love that. And I was like, okay, period. So. Okay, and it just gives this glow. Trust, it gives this glow. It's gonna come together. And remember, we're gonna wipe out. Okay, y'all. It's coming together already. Color match was perfect. So I am Tahoe for sure. Okay, want to put next a little more. Cool. So then I'm going to take my concealer. Let me put this back. I don't need any more of this, and I ain't trying to keep making a mess. Okay, so the concealer that I'm using is going to be Tarte. Now this is for a bright under eye. This one is 38N medium tan neutral. But what I'm going to do before I do that, I am going to use this LA Pro Girl concealer, which is a little darker and a little warmer. And I'm just going to, just a little bit, just to help warm up just a tiny bit. When I finish this, I'm going to get two. I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to get one that's darker, just a little darker. So I'm going to put a good amount of this because I want to beat my face, okay? We beating it today. So I'm going to do a little bit a little bit right there, a little bit right there, and a little bit right there. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry down just a bit, and while that dries down, I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I don't really want my eyebrows to be dark. If I did, I would use my Anastasia. I don't want them to be dark. I haven't been liking them dark lately. I kind of like the light, kind of know like where it looked like I didn't do much to my brows. So I'm gonna use my NYX Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. I may go in the end and clean up the tail and darken it a bit. But I do like the kind of, you know, I don't know if you know what I'm saying, like the thin brow look. Actually, I'm not. I want a thinner one. Okay, like this. A thin angle brush, really thin. I'm gonna dab some of it off. The one that I have, is this chocolate? I don't know. I think it's chocolate. And this is really just to define that line. That's all I want to do. Sometimes, especially when I put my concealer, my foundation on first, sometimes I feel like it gets lost in the foundation a little bit. I still got a tiny bit of the Pro Girl on my hand. I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna mix those and I'm gonna carve out my brows. I'm sorry if you guys can't see. I don't know how this turned into a tutorial. We're supposed to be chatting. Sometimes that's how it be. Some setting spray, dampen that, start blending this out with a beauty blender, not a brush. I can go in with a brush to kind of finalize it, but John, let me spray in my mirror. So just get in my eyes and those brows. I'll take a brush and brush it out. And I'm also going to do this just because I don't even want that bright. And I know right now it looks crazy. Trust me. It's going to come together. Just have to trust the process. Oh, child. I done messed up the brows. Moving too fast. Okay. I'm going to do this. All right. I'm gonna spray it again. I got this from the dollar store too. It does this do. I don't use it as a setting spray like for my whole face. I just use this really just for this, like running my beauty blender. What I'm gonna go in with that tart. I'm not gonna go in with a lighter shade. I'm gonna just go in with that tart one more time after I do my eyeshadow. See how it's starting to come together a little bit? Don't be in the comments saying I'm casket ready, because I promise I'm not, and it's gonna come together. Okay. So I'm gonna do two things. I'm going to add my blush now, which I'm going to do a liquid blush first. This is e.l.f. Love it. I think it's Pink Flamingo. Love that. I'm going to do 2 drops. Oops, I didn't put them in the same spot, but whatever. I'm going to do 2 drops, and I'm going to blend it out. I really could do a darker one, like an orangey one. I'm just now starting to get into blush for real, and blush that's not baby pink. But I really just love this soft pink. You know, I just love it, actually. I really do. So I'm just going to blend that in. This one needs a little more. Now, don't get carried away with the blush. I know I don't. Some people be blush blind. You don't need to be that pink, boo. And I do put a little bit on my nose because naturally, I'm a little red. I be a little rosy right there. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then let's get into. I'm making good progress. It's 5:38. Let's get into the. Actually, no. Let's start contouring. I want to contour. I wouldn't say aggressive, but we're gonna bring some depth back into it. Okay. Let's bring in the shadows. Right, and blend it out. Okay. I'm gonna pop that out with the dry side. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna take that. No, I'm not gonna take that in my crease, not this time. Okay, then I'm gonna take my Sculpt to further warm this up. And I'm gonna circle this. Okay. Okay, you see the warmth coming in? Yeah, cool. Now that my face is warm and bronzy AF, I just like this camera doesn't do it any justice. We're gonna open up this Morphe palette and we are going to jump straight in. I'm going to get my transition shade, okay, which is going to be, I'm not even gonna follow her. I know I'm gonna do a darker shade on the lid. So we're gonna do a transition shade. I'm gonna use this. It's kind of orangey. I don't know what this is. This palette says it is called Almond Kiss. Okay, so Almond Kiss. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna take that in my crease. So we need some more. Almond Kiss. I actually wanna do one different. This one, I'm gonna take this one that says Star. Yeah, I'm gonna take Star in the palette. Cause it's kind of a muted, warm brown. And I'm gonna fluff that out. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Because I started with the other one, I'm gonna do 2 taps of it just to make it even. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to take, I think I'm gonna take this color right here, Moi, like MUA. And I'm gonna deepen it. Yeah, love that. And I'm gonna focus it right here as well. Yeah, I love that. And I am taking the same brush to do this. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna take a different brush this time, like this, and I'm gonna do a darker brown. I just don't know which one. I kind of like this little, it's kind of like a, I really like that. This one is called No Filter. And I think that would tie the burgundy in beautifully. So I'm just gonna build that up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's cute. Okay, now with that same one, I'm gonna take a darker brown. A pretty dark brown, actually. That one might be too dark. Let's brush that out. Let's do this one. I think I need a darker one. Okay. I'm gonna stamp this in on the outer corners. Okay. What y'all think? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's missing something. I want to bring in that color to transition it better. I think it's giving. I think I'm gonna go a smidge darker. Okay. Okay. I just want this. Maybe I'm using the wrong brush, but I just want this. I feel like on this side it's a little darker. Maybe I'll use this to blend it. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now I'm gonna take that first brush that I had. I don't remember which one is the first. Is it that one or this one? Not sure, but we're just gonna blend it all together. Just to soften it, bring it out a little bit. And I think we need to have a little bit more of, okay. I think that this is good. I think that this is great, actually. I think that's great. Okay, so I'm going to add a teeny bit more, but I just think it's a little, like, I just want to kind of warm it up a bit. Okay, and I'm just going to do a dot on both sides, just a dot. And I'm going to, you see how that, like, kind of gave it that, you know, that color I was looking for? That. I'm gonna take this again and take the beauty blender. I'm making progress, y'all. Oh no, not, it's 550. Lord, I was doing good. I don't know what happened. Oops, I don't want to get too much. Okay, so I'm gonna take, okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm just gonna take the dry side, buff this out. Cool. All right, y'all. It's looking good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do some blush, some powder blush. I think this is the one. No, that's not the one I use for my blush. Is it this one? I hope so. And I'm just gonna use, and this one is Wet n Wild. I also have an e.l.f. one, but it's like a similar color. And again, I do my nose. I'm right here because this is where naturally I'd be a little pink, a little rosy, or a little red, whatever you call it. Okay, cool. So I think that I'm good. Let me look in the camera because okay, beat. It's coming together. I need a transition shade, like a light transition shade. Is this one? Yeah, we can use this one. Let's use a fresh brush. I thought this was a clean brush. Okay, what else? That. I'm gonna use this one for some highlighter. I do need to set my under eye. Oh Lord. And this one is Wet n Wild, but I'm about to just use the one in this one. So this one is better. I bought a new one from, I don't know where it's from. I just bought a new one. But I can't find it clearly. And then on the inside, I'm going to take like a light. And just do a little, just to brighten it up a little bit. Cool. That's good. And then we're gonna set the under eye. Now the setting powder. This drawer is killing me. My house is gonna be a mess. Now the setting powder. Where's my phone? I hope it's charging. I really would rather use a beauty blender. You know, like when I was learning makeup back in the day, like really getting into makeup. Well, I didn't really get into it, but when I was learning makeup, we would bake. That's what they told us to do. It's like, these things change so much. I can't even really keep up. So I'm just doing what works for me. I am no MUA, and I still love to get my makeup done, but it don't always call for all that. Okay? And I'm just gonna dust away the excess. Okay, that stuff in there. Okay, is that good? I hope I don't have flash back. I really hope I don't. All right, so I'm gonna spray my face. I'm not gonna spray with that. I'm gonna spray with two things. I'm gonna spray with this dewy setting mist. Take my fan. And then I'm gonna set with my Morphe. They said I should have fixing spray, and that's what I should finish off with, but I don't have fixing spray, so that'll be something that I get to see if there's really a difference. All right, then I'm gonna take my Morphe continuous spray. Ooh. Sometimes my under eye be real dry. See, when I do powder, it be looking real dry. Like, let me just spray that. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that after or before. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure. But either way, we don't have time today. Hey y'all, so I am about to leave. This is the fit. I don't even really have time to finish showing y'all. This is the look. This is the makeup. Get into it. This is the shirt and the jumpsuit. My glam room is a mess. Please do not mind me. But thank you guys for coming and getting ready with me. It is 6:40, so I am 10 minutes late. I'm about to run out the door, grab her gift, and head up the road to go ahead and meet them. You guys will get some footage and some clips of my bestie's birthday. Thanks for spending time with me. And yes, I'm putting on my ring, y'all. I don't wear it when I'm doing makeup and stuff, so don't worry. Bye.